Good morning, everyone. This is Melvina. My face is trying to heal, but it's taking its course. It's going through it. Um, how's everyone doing? It's early Sunday morning, and I am meditating and coming out of a state of dream or a dream state. And so, yeah, my hair is. It is what it is right now until I get it done. I think I'm gonna wash it today. But besides that, um, I wanted to come. I was inspired to do this video by someone else. I was watching their video and I've been meaning to get back to this. I need to come up with a schedule to do all this because I am so many things are going on. I did my natal chart last night. I've always wanted to get a natal chart reading, but for some reason, something said just go ahead and do it yourself. You got the information, so do it. I did it last night and I read some of it and then I went to bed, and that's probably why I ended up astral projecting last night in my dreams. It was so weird because I ended up back in California, and the places that I went to were familiar buildings where I used to live or stayed or something. They were just from I just couldn't pinpoint exactly where, but I knew it had to be California. So I was trying to find some things and get to somewhere, but I couldn't get where I needed to go because it was like I was walking in a circle. I was just trying to get familiar with where I was, and I had someone with me who had, I don't know if they'd ever been to California or not, but she was with me, and just I think I was just there. I don't know if I was going back to live or what, but it was just amazing for me to go back to that place and relive that moment of remembering where I was at that time. And if I can pinpoint exactly where it was, I'd be, it would be amazing. So that's not what the video is about. Y'all know if you have me on YouTube, I'm not sorry, YouTube, but if you have me on Facebook, you know that I talk. And sometimes I go to the left. And that's what happens. What I really wanted to talk about is for us as women, my sisters in general, not to take anything away from another woman, because if any woman gets anything from this and she's inspired, then I'm doing my job. And actually, you know what? This could go for any woman. I take that back. All women. All my sisters. I don't care where you come from. So let me make that clear and just put that out there right now. I gotta wash my hair. I can't take this. It needs to be washed. I wear my hair natural anyway. And so this doesn't really too much bother me, but you know when you need to wash your hair. And I have a lot of conditioner in it right now, so it just needs to be washed out. Anyway, my question to all women is, what are you going to do? That's the topic. What are you going to do? And I'm basing this on the question of what are you going to do if the world stops? Now, how many of you, I want you to think about it, how many of you have ever looked at the movie with Denzel Washington? His name was Eli. What was the name of the movie? He was a blind guy, and he had to deliver the Bible, the last Bible, to this one place in California by the Golden Gate Bridge. I think it might have been The Rock. Do you know the penitentiary? I can't think of it right now, but I'm looking dead at it. But anyway, he had to get the last known Bible there, and along the journey, you saw a lot of people that had to. I mean, basically the world had been destroyed. It was over. There was pretty much, you know, it wasn't the way it is now, which we take advantage of. We literally, most of us, not all, everybody isn't that way. Take advantage of what we have. We're spoiled. Everybody in the world, we're spoiled, and we take advantage of what we have. We do. And I'm not saying you, I said we. because we're so used to having it, and even the little things that we have still, we have a tendency of taking advantage of it because, hey, we get $5, we got to go get it. We can't live without it. My question to you is, what are you going to do if you don't have? A lot of us feel, and I understand it, I get it, but I've gotten to a different point when it comes to certain things that we have an image to upkeep. I get that because we want to present ourselves in the best way possible, and it makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world because you don't want to present your business, you don't want to present your product wrong. You don't want to come across as unorganized, shoddy. Your whole personality has to stand out, and of course what you look like has to also stand out. But what if you're dealing with issues like me? Everything can't be hidden, even makeup. You can hide it to a certain point, but it's still there. The thing that stands out the most for me, even when I'm wearing my makeup, is my personality. Is what's on the inside of me. That's what gets the attention of most people that I've ever had to deal with. They're not looking, true people who are looking at the heart of you, and they want whether they want your business, your friendship, a conversation, or whatever, your help, they're not looking at all of this. They're looking at what's inside. A deep person, they're looking on what's inside. And we feel sometimes, again, I'm not saying y'all, I said we, because present company included, we feel like in order to be successful, we need to appeal to all the masses. So if I don't dress a certain way, if I don't look a certain way, if my hair is not a certain way, then I'm not going to be successful. That is a lie. It's a lie. Whatever you do it with passion. You do it with heart. You do it with love. That is what's going to shine out more than anything. You can have a head full of gray hair, and if you are genuinely passionate about what it is you do, if you are good at what you do, if your product is 100% because you put your love and your heart and your passion into it. I've seen people on Facebook who do things, and they are pristine, perfect people, literally. But it isn't what they look like. It's their passion for what it is they're doing that gets my attention, because I can feel their heart in it. I can feel it. When you feel that person's heart, everything else is just superficial. It's nice to look good. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, when I look good, I'm having a good day. You ain't got to tell me a jack squat. I'm already know. Look, neck rolling, I'm already know. Neck rolling and everything. But that's where we need to get. We have been conditioned. I want you all to hear me, because there's nothing wrong with being beautiful every day. But here's the hard question. What if you can't do that? What if life turns to what Eli had to go through in that movie Denzel Washington was in, and everything was destroyed and gone? You can't get to your MAC makeup. You can't get to your eyeliner and your foundation and your lipstick and your all of the stuff that makes you beautiful, and your 2-piece, 3-piece suits and your high heels, and you know what I'm saying? Your earrings and your necklaces, and what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit there and be like, oh my God, oh my goodness, I can't make it. I can't do this. This ain't gonna work. I ain't going out there looking like this. I can't color my hair. My hair done turned gray, all kind of grays, and I can't go out there looking like this. I'm gonna stay in the house for the rest of my life. What you gonna do? Serious. I'm really grateful that we do have those products. Some people really feel like they can't walk out the house without it. That's a mental thing. That's a self-esteem thing, because you need to be beautiful on the inside before you even, because you can be a beautiful person on the inside, on the outside, flawlessly beautiful, but everything else can be jacked up and you not even see it. Because you feel like, if you, and see, this is so backwards, because some people feel like unless they're beautiful on the outside, they're not beautiful on the inside. Unless they're beautiful on the outside, nothing else is going to work right. If they're not beautiful on the outside, then the business is not going to succeed. If they're not beautiful on the outside, they're not going to get a man. If they're not beautiful on the outside, they can't get nothing. No, it's backwards. If you're not beautiful on the inside, everything else is jacked up. You can have the most everything could be 100% on the outside. Flawless face, flawless body, flawless hair, nails done, everything. Bam, bam, bam. And your business is off the charts, but something is inside of you is not right. And people who are genuine, they're going to see it. They're going to feel it. They're going to call you on it. They might not even call you on it. They might just not deal with you. My point in this video is to not let that be the driving factor in your success in life. I'm not saying not to do it, but if you can't have a down day every now and then, or if you can't be who you are without all the mask, if you can't take that mask off and show who you truly are, then you're being fake. Because eventually, people need to see who the real you is. They need to see the real you. With business, it's different. I get it. You can't go off into no business looking all kind of ways. But there's nothing wrong with having natural hair. As long as you do it right. As long as you wear it right. I have my days. I have my days. But I know how to counteract it when my days with my hair don't act right. Because, I'm learning some tips about makeup, and I know how to figure things out to make it work for us. Like, okay, Mel having a bad hair day, but you know what? They don't see the bad hair. They see Mel. Because I may have put some foundation on. I may have put a little bit of eyeliner on. I may have put some lipstick on. I don't put a whole bunch of stuff on my face all the time. Sometimes I do, because I'm dealing with this right now. I'm dealing with all of this. My face is going through this acne phase, and I don't care how much makeup I put on. Even when I put it on, I still see the flaws. And people say they don't see that unless you see it. Okay. Let's just stop right there. They don't see it unless you see it. That's true. Right there. Stop right there. This is what people tell me all the time. They don't see it unless you see it. Well, the thing about that is, you're the first person to see it. Most people are not looking at you that hard. They're looking inside you. The eyes are the window to the soul. They're looking at your soul. Most people, if you're that superficial, she looking like, you ain't even had a chance to get to know me, then I don't want to deal with you in the first place, because you already funky. In my eyes, your whole demeanor was already jacked up anyway. I don't want to deal with you because you're superficial. I don't do anything I do for attention. I do everything I do for love, to give love. Now, if love is given back to me, then I've won. I was successful. But it's not on purpose. It's just general love. It's who I am. And it should be who you are. So at the end of the day, I need you all to think about it. Beauty is natural. Beauty comes from the inside. You can be beautiful on the outside. There's nothing wrong with it. But eventually, people need to see you without the mask on. Take the mask off. Take the wall down. Because everyone knows I've done. If you've been following me on Facebook for any time, you've seen me do some crazy things with my hair. I mean, I've dyed it. My grays are coming in, and I got the Some people call it the white band. You know, it is coming in, and you get tired of dying it. You do. This is getting tiring, but now I'm trying to figure out ways to make it reverse, because you can actually, there are foods that you can eat to reverse your hair doing this. So I'm taking steps to that, and I'm taking steps for just getting better, living a healthier life, coming off of medication. I'm not going to keep taking pharmaceuticals and crazy stuff. I'm not doing it. It's just not happening. I made it up in my mind. I'm not taking no more blood pressure pills. I'm not taking no more. Nope. I'm getting ready to take care of this, because there's something that I have inside of me that I don't need inside of me, and that's what's causing all of it. So now that I know, I'm about to fix that. So that's going to take care of my blood pressure. That's going to take care of all this acne. And I'm taking other measures to help my body heal. And a lot of the things that we go through with our body, weight and everything, and acne and whatever else, it has a lot to do with the foods that we put in our bodies. But we as people, just like we treat the pharmaceuticals, we got to go to the doctor and get a quick fix. Oh, let me take this pill. So now you're stuck on a pill for the rest of your life because you don't want this. And we do the same thing with our bodies. We take a quick fix. Everything is a quick fix. Well, let me put this makeup on and cover this flaw up and keep it moving. But you're still doing the wrong things to your body that's causing all this mess. Or, you know, your weight, your cholesterol, your diabeticals, and kidneys. And do I need to go any further? High blood pressure. Y'all get what I'm saying. And we always try to find a quick fix instead of just doing what's right. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do if you don't have all of that? Literally, that's something to think about. What are you going to do? I mean, be grateful that you got it, because if you don't, it just seems like if you don't have it, you're going to fall apart. I just can't. I love everybody. I understand everybody. But I had to get to this point in my life in order to appreciate the beauty on the inside of who I am. Everybody different. I can't judge anybody. Everybody's different. Because trust me, when I dress up, I love to dress up. And I'm not going to do it halfway. Like I said, if you follow me on Facebook, you know what I do. But I'm going to be me at the end of the day. And whether you love me or not, that's on you. My feelings are not going to be hurt, because I'm not here for you. I'm here for me, my healing, and I'm here to, once I heal, to help heal others and to get them empowered to do what it is they need to do for themselves and on their journey. That's what I'm supposed to do. However it's supposed to be, whether it's by fitness training, because I'm a personal trainer, whether it's by life coaching because I am a life coach, whether it's by teaching you how to do meal preps, or, you know, and eat healthier and use better foods and put better foods in your body, exercises, drinking more water, or creating your meal preps. For you, because some people don't have time because they're on the go all the time. So I really just wanted to share that with you. Be yourself. Take the mask off every now and then. Let people see you, because if they know you and they know your heart, all the other stuff is just, again, superficial. All of us want to be beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it, but at the same time, there's a natural beauty that comes out just by you being who you are. A genuinely caring, loving person. Because if you lose everything in your house, you can't dress up to the nines, you ain't got no more makeup in your house, heaven forbid anything that bad happen. I haven't forbid that. I don't wish that on nobody. But if that ever happens to someone, and what are you going to do? Are you going to stop life? Are you going to just hide in the corner because you can't get your makeup or your hair color, your shoes, your 9-inch heels? What? Your 3-piece suit? No, you're going to make it happen. And you're going to keep doing what you need to do, and you're going to bring that shining, bright, loving personality out. That's what you're going to do. Because there's going to come a time when that spur of the moment is going to be over, and then you're going to be able to have again. And you're going to appreciate the time that you didn't have. And some people have already gone through that. With me, I've gone through it backwards. Backwards. There was times when I didn't have, and people blessed me, and that's pretty much how my life has been going, you know. But God is starting to, I'm not gonna say God, yes, but I'm gonna say that God in me has been showing me and giving me the information that I need to be able to be successful and creative and living an abundant life. And it's not always what we think it is. Those words, we think of dollar signs and money, and those things aren't always about money, although money helps us to do what we need to do to be successful, because no one wants to live in poverty. No one deserves to live in poverty. No one deserves to live without. So I want you guys to hear me when I say that. Just think about it. What would you do? What will you do if you had to face it like that? What you gonna do? So that's all I have to say. This is Mel signing off. I didn't feel like doing a live broadcast today, so I'm gonna start trying to use my YouTube channel, because it is there for me to use, and I did set it up, and it's for healing and deliverance or inspiration, whatever you want to call it. But that's all I had to say today. You guys make it a wonderful day. And be sure to be thankful for today in your own way, however you feel the need to do it. Whether it's by going outside, looking at the sky, embracing the sun, touching the tree, walking out barefooted, becoming one with nature again. Whatever it is you do it and do it well. But just don't get so caught up in the stereotypical life that we've been indoctrinated in that you forget that there was a time we didn't have all of this. And we survived. And even if it wasn't us, our ancestors did. And they survived. And they made it work. And they lived in peace and in harmony. And now we act like we just can't live without it. And that's a lie. So have a good day. Take care. God bless.